Hey there Retro Games fans, this is Andy C from Pieces of 8-Bit. Welcome to this week's video and welcome to the first road trip for Pieces of 8-Bit for 2026. I'm super excited about this. Now this is not something I expected to get done in January. You may have heard me talk about this in a previous video. I have vouchers to go to Retro Collective down in Stroud. I didn't think I'd have time in January, but a Saturday morning just presented itself and I grasped the nettle and got it booked yesterday. So this morning I'm going to go down there for when it opens. Retro Collective essentially is a all things retro museum in one part and a coin-op arcade in the other, and they open one bit in the morning and they open the other bit in the afternoon. I've booked for both sessions. It's really reasonably priced. I don't know how big it is. I don't know a huge amount about it. All I know is that I only hear good things about it. Ben at RetroSect talks about it and asks me if I've been down. I've got a good friend who's into retro gaming as well, who also he's been a couple of times actually, and he thinks it's fantastic and keeps asking me if I'm going to go. So I'm really keen. I've been really keen to get this booked and get this done and get down there and have a look. So I don't know what to expect in terms of the size of the place. I've heard they're very friendly and they're happy for people to film, but yeah, I don't know how much filming I'll be able to get done. So I'll do whatever I can. I'll give you some photos and obviously I'll come back and tell you what it's been like as well. So super excited for that. The team at Retro Collective also have their own YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the comments. Definitely go check out their channel as well. They've got some great content in there. There's really interesting, some really fascinating things they've got going on down there. So I'm super excited about seeing some of that for real. So yeah, that's it then. So the next time you'll see me, I'll be standing outside in a very frosty Stroud outside Retro Collective, and then we'll pop in and have a look. So I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now. Good morning everybody. We have arrived in Stroud, well, it's not quite Stroud, is it? I'm not quite sure what this village was called. Can you remember?
No, it's not with a beaver.
Oh, okay. It is absolutely stunning here. You can hear this little stream running behind me and this beautiful Cotswold building. Absolutely stunning drive-in as well, but it is freezing cold. So we're just going to get inside and yeah, go and have a look, check this place out. Super excited. Let's get on with it. You have now completed level 1. It's all the way to the top. One more to go. It's time for life. Okay, so here we go. This is the cave. I'm just going to give you a bit of a tour around, but I would strongly suggest that if you are really interested in seeing some of this stuff, don't just watch my video, go and check this place out because there is so much to see. I've covered as much as I can, but I kind of don't want to cover too much because I don't want to give too many spoiler alerts really. This section here, there is a little sign actually set which says do touch. I think you'll see it in a second. Because everything on this shelf, there it is, look, everything on this shelf you can pick up and have a play with, and there's some really interesting curiosities on here for things for you to just have a look at, and it's great that it is so hands-on and interactive. This is the dev corner, so I spent quite a bit of time in here. There's a lovely chap called Jason who was chatting to me about the development and the testing of games as they got built for consoles. And what you're seeing here in the background is a load of quite rare machines in some cases. These are dev boxes and come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. That blue thing there with a Q is for a SNES, I think. There's dev kits for all the handheld machines in there. That I think was an early PS3. Then we've got some of the standard sort of issue PlayStation 3 tools. Now this was really interesting, this PlayStation tool here. I've never seen one of these before. I was told that it had a fully integrated PC in it, and it was used for development. It was incredibly expensive. It was why it's a beast. But I love the fact that Sony had built it like a PlayStation 2 with the stand and everything else on it as well. That was obviously the PSP dev kit there. There's an Oculus one up there. Some fantastic curiosities in here. All the sort of Nintendo devices, I think, down here. Yeah, that's the Nintendo Wii developer piece there. And yeah, I think there's a Saturn one that you can just see in the background there as well. So really interesting, and it was lovely to chat to Jason about some of the stuff in here. Really, really fascinating, and yeah, really interested to hear how some of these things got developed. And then we had a 3DO, so I'm gonna have a bit of a play on the 3DO, and then we'll carry on our tour. I'm starting.
Oh, he's locked.
Can't release the handbrake. Look at the graphics.
It's actually not bad. What year is this?
94. That's the
1994, yeah. That was the Panasonic anyway.
It's yeah, 3DO. A friend who had one of these.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, wasn't I? Yeah.
There's a face of a locked in person.
Amplifier knew how to change gear, right? Wonder why I was going so slow.
Game's hard.
It's not, I'm just being stupid. So over in this section is Apple Corner. There's the G4 iMac. I used to have one of those. Absolutely fantastic piece of engineering and technology. Absolutely loved the iMac G4. Just really, really wonderful. A G3 iMac there as well. Some all sorts of bits of Apple kit. What else do we have in there? Oh yeah, there's another quick shot of the G4 and the G3. Mac Pro there. Again, really fantastic. Vectrex, great, and again, you know, you can see here that you can have a go and have a bit of a play, and you can see as we just go around the table here, we have a Virtual Boy as well, which is just an interesting curiosity. Obviously a big commercial failure for Nintendo, but a fascinating thing to see nonetheless. Made everybody sick, I think, from what was largely the problem with it. Some old PCs as well. I think one of those was a Packard Bell, something which my parents used to own in the early 90s. Amazing collections of all sorts of things. So here's all of the magazines here. So some Crash magazines in there, all sorts of things in there. Vast collection of those. And obviously look at all of these tapes. And in this room, a lot of those games on that shelf there that you're seeing, still wrapped. Yeah, just in fantastic condition. What are you playing?
I don't really know what I'm playing, to be honest.
Oh, it's ice hockey.
Game, but I don't know. Like, am I even controlling this? No idea. I thought I was. I thought I was. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, well, I need to put that in.
So
reset.
that one.
That one.
Yeah. Flip the lid. Press down.
Ah. Pull it out.
So, yeah, that's it. So you have to educate the youth on how to use a NES.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's where it's at.
I'm actually insane at this game. I'm really not.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that.
I just said I'm really not. So.
Oh, I thought you said you were insane at this game.
I said I was, and then I went, I'm really not. Who needs them? Any day.
Don't forget to check if they're ones you can go down as well when you're going out.
Yeah, I know. I think it was the last one I did.
Try that one.
Oh, there was an extra life I didn't get.
This is an Archimedes A3010, and this takes me right back to school. You can see it's got GoTech on the top sitting there. I never actually spotted that at the time. I wish I'd seen it. Absolutely fantastic. BBC B. And then over here, loads of box machines and television, of course, which is in the month with at the moment. Commodore 64 sneaking in there. Talked about the Dragon 32 last week, actually, and there's one just hiding behind the back there in its box. Atari 800 XL, there's a Dragon 64, Atari 800, ZX81. Oh man, the list was just endless. There was just so much good stuff. Over there, a couple more consoles, TurboGrafx, N64, and then looks like Micro Machines that's being played over there as well. Some more consoles over here, a bit more common. There's a Mega Drive in there that I spy, and 2600 up there. Japanese Famicom, and again, you can see that different size of cartridges to the NES. Really interesting, and a lot of the Japanese cartridges there. And again, you could just have a play. There's another one over there on the shelf, as you can see. SNES over there. And most of these things you could pick up and have a go with. Oh, Panasonic Q. I always wanted one of these. I saw one of these a couple of years ago at Retro Revival. Really shiny looking thing, very expensive, didn't sell particularly well, so we don't see many of them around. They're pretty rare. That one is in immaculate condition. So there you go, that is largely the tour of the cave done now, and we'll head to the arcade this afternoon. I'll talk a little bit less in there, and I'll show a little bit more gameplay because it is an arcade section. But yes, we really enjoyed it. After filming, just got on and played a few more bits and pieces really, and just had a good time, and the time soon ran out, I can tell you. It was 3 hours gone in the blink of an eye.
Right, well, that was the morning session done. So it was quite quiet up there in terms of like people were just busy doing things. So I didn't want to make too much noise. So I've obviously just gone round and I've talked you through what I saw, and there's some amazing stuff in there, some fantastic kit in the first bit. So that's the museum. There's lots of consoles and things in there. Great little shop. Staff are so lovely. They're so friendly. Chatted with quite a few people. Went into this one room, chap called Jason in there was chatting to me for quite a long time about some of the dev kits for consoles and things like that. Took a real amount of time out to talk me through some of the technology in there, which was fantastic. So now what happens is the museum part will close for a couple of hours, and they get the arcade bit ready for the afternoon. So we're going to go into Stroud now, go and get a bit of lunch, and then we'll come back in a couple of hours, and they've promised to show me a few sort of little secret hidden areas as well. So I've already had a couple of bits of looks at things. Looks really, really good. So super excited for this afternoon for the arcade bit. I'm going to go get some lunch now, and I am so cold. Oh yeah, this is cool. I've seen straight away what I'm going for. So we got over here Neo Geo machine with all the carts, all the little carts to go in it, which is cool. Operation Wolf, amazing. Oh, R-Type, what a great game. Donkey Kong over here. Metal Slug, got that on the little Neo Geo Pocket that I've got at home. Asteroids Deluxe, Defender.
One of my favourite games, good game.
The classics, of course, Galaxian and Space Invaders, amazing. Oh, this game's great. I haven't played this for ages. Battlezone, I'll have to have a go at that in a bit. What what else have we got down here? Robotron, Silkworm, Commando. I thought I could hear Bubble Bobble in the background. Commando. I think Ollie's up for a bit of Virtua Fighter 2 at some point. And then also we've got Street Fighter 2 over here. Awesome. Atari Star Wars. We had to go in the... Do you remember playing that in the cabinet at Pixel Bunker? Yeah, that was really cool, wasn't it? Yeah, so there we go. Fantastic. Run to start with. I saw it straight away as soon as I came in. Oh, Ollie's going to have a go at Super Hang On. I had a go at Outrun. It was bad. We won't talk about it. You did this at Pixel Bunker, didn't you? Super Hang On. Great game. Oh, it looks amazing. Shields. Rotate, thrust. Oh, that's what I want. Right, a bit of Operation Wolf. That's a classic. Just shoot everything. Or, yeah, don't shoot everything until, yeah. You got stabbed. You got to shoot the knives as well. And the grenades. You're normally pretty expert at this.
Yeah, it just takes me a while to get in. I'll cook now.
It's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it? Oh, that's unlucky.
This game is so unlucky.
So this is Atari's first viable video game for the arcade, computer space. First coin op. Is it hard? What have you got to do?
You just got to get across.
You got to what?
Get across.
Oh, so it's a bit like sort of a Frogger type thing. You got to avoid the little stars.
Yeah.
It looks hard.
It's really easy, but for some reason I can't do it.
It looks really hard.
I got up to 7.
I gotta have a go at this. Wow, rubbish. Should have known better. They come over, they drop the things, you need to be out of the way.
Yeah.
It's quite hard, this game. It's a lot harder than it looks, although I am making a dog's breakfast of it. Just get out of the way when they sort of separate like that. You've got to get out of the way. So they'll come over and then you trap you in the corner. Well, that's outrageous. Cooking. So last up was our little tour of the workshop and this area here, which is where they're looking to expand the arcade at Retro Collective. So it was a really good moment to see what's coming up, and thank you so much to Holly for showing us around and letting us film and answering all our questions. It was really fascinating. So let's join in with the tour, and that will be it for the day. So how many machines are in the main arcade already then?
40 in there. No, 38, so 42 out at the moment.
Right.
So there are normally 40 in there.
Wow. So did you just get them basically like in a poorly state and then do them up?
They come in all sorts of states, whether they're working, donations, purchase,
Yeah.
And complete wrecks. You know, the Megatech upstairs. That when Neil got that,
Yeah.
you saw in the video.
Yeah.
It was an absolute disaster, broken to pieces, and we completely rebuilt from scratch.
Ah, that's so cool.
But it all depends.
And are you all quite handy with electronics then?
So yeah, I think that will, you know, yes, I'm a DLT specialist. So you saw, those are the ones we moved out this morning.
Yeah. Oh, which one's the...
They were all in the foyer this morning, so these are coming out.
Oh, right, that's what you were shifting.
Yeah.
Right.
That one, the Operation Thunderbolt, will be going to the lift here. It comes down.
Yeah.
And we go upstairs. So they will go up there.
You said you're a CRT specialist.
That's my sin. That's what I do.
Oh, well, that's a dying skill, surely.
You've not seen the videos. I mean, this unfortunately, I made this in the morning. It was only meant to be to test something, but it's become its own infamous thing now.
Yeah.
So this is my CRT tester. But it wasn't ever meant to be this janky. It was meant to be just a quick test or something. But it's now in so many videos. Like, now I'll keep it up now.
Well, Steve Jobs started with a wooden box, right?
So this is our new studio where we're working. Neil's been filming. I think he was filming yesterday here.
Yep.
On his Amiga. Rich has been working on the new system controls for Road Blaster. So Road Blaster's board set are there. It's actually broken.
Right.
So that's a mister. He's showcasing this to show off how he can interface original controls with the FPGA, and then that will go into the Road Blaster's cab.
Excellent.
Track and field. I need to fix the monitor. That's got a full frame collapse. I need to fix that monitor.
Yeah.
HQ. That's one fault as well.
I absolutely love that game.
So, if the game's working.
Yeah.
The monitor's not working at the moment. Paperboy I've not even looked at yet. Tetris, I've got a slight issue. That's my boy who's 18, coming on 19.
Yeah.
Tetris is his favourite game. He pestered me constantly. We had several original Atari PCBs at the game.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little PCB. They never made a dedicated cab. They always shipped it as a kit.
Hmm.
It came in various different flavours. And he wanted the white one.
Right.
So Dan recreated the artwork for it. I built the cab out of generic because of how it was. So that is.
Oh, so that's unique then.
That's they all work. All the Tetris are unique.
Right.
But you turn any cab into a Tetris. You bought the PCB, and the manual showed you how to adopt your control panel for their game.
Yeah.
And then you bought the art package from them, and you could have it in black or white. And obviously he wanted it white, so Dan made it up like this to fit this cab.
Right.
So yeah, which is gorgeous. So
it's lovely. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that. Yeah.
It was the arcade machine first.
Oh right, okay.
Whereas obviously it was on an 8080 processor in Russia, in Moscow first.
Yeah.
Then it was ported to an Atari PCB.
Yeah.
And then from there it was Game Boy, and then from that on to everything else. Just
Yeah.
everything else.
I didn't know about the middle step. I didn't know it was an arcade machine. I've certainly never seen it in an arcade.
Yeah, so it's great. It's a great arcade.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Tubin, we did a video on. It's got a medium res, high frequency, 31 kilohertz monitor. This didn't come with when we picked it up. They're quite difficult to find, the original Ataris, so I'm adapting PC monitor to fit in it.
Right. Do you find that you change a lot of the CRTs? Do you try and keep as many of the CRTs as possible? Do you find that sometimes you swap them out for more modern monitors, or?
Well, in general, because most of our games, it's only a few games that are the higher res. Most of them are all CGA, so they're all low TV resolution.
Yeah, yeah.
So you keep. They either repair all the chassis. Where is the chassis? There. I either take them onto the chassis and repair it, or if the tube's gone, that's what TV's done. So use more modern TV tubes, but still use the original chassis.
Oh, I see.
So that's a Cortex. That's a Hantrax Polo chassis. So that's an original chassis.
Yeah. And with the tubes, because I guess they're becoming increasingly hard to find.
Yeah, so no one's making tubes anymore. The fabs are all gone. It would cost millions to start up a new fab. You can recondition. You take a black and white tube, and you can cut the back off safely, wash it out, rephosphor it, and recondition it. You've done it. Colour one, it's got a shadow mask in there, and obviously you can't do that, and it's got multiple colours at the front.
Right.
I didn't think it was possible, but I've been doing some research. It may be possible to recondition colour tube and shadow mask.
Oh, if you can get that figured out,
Exactly.
that's
So
it. Yeah.
it's something I'm looking into. If I could do it, I would do it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, when they get too burnt, it's like source a new tube. Not all tubes work with all chassis,
Right.
so you have to sort of, pick and choose and see what you can do. But at the moment, all the chassis that will ever exist are in the world right now. No one's making any new ones.
That's crazy. Yeah. I suppose at some point, when it gets to a point where they're really rare, then it might become more financially viable to do it. But yeah.
It was 50 years worth of development.
Yeah.
The likes of Philips and Samsung had whole production plants. And I think that somebody estimated it would cost 30 million just to set up a plant to make one. Never mind about.
Yeah.
No one is going to invest that kind of money.
No, absolutely not. That's a shame. It's a concern really, because at some point there'll just be none. Yeah.
Which is another reason why it's more important for me to keep them going, so you can play them. They won't last forever. And if you have, and another thing, if you put them in storage, this one here is a new old stock. It was in storage for 10 years.
Yeah.
Powered up, it immediately got faults.
Yeah.
They do not like being in storage. They have to be used.
Yeah.
So, where possible, we'll keep them all running.
Yeah. Yeah. Fight the good fight. Yeah.
That's my station, which is why it's called Conan CRT stuff.
Yeah.
That's Richard's, and that's Neil's.
Fantastic. Oh, you're living the dream up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, some great stuff up here. I could be it'll be good to see some of these machines in.
So it's a bit of influx at the moment because it's this is our workshop, but yeah, this is our lovely space. It's not quite finished. It's fairly finished. Some more soundproofing to go up and things. You'll see there's a video coming out.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on that for on your channel. I'm keen to see some of these appear as well. Definitely Chase HQ. I love that game.
So it was in the arcade about a month ago, and it was all working lovely. And then like anything, taking the box, Right, I'm going to leave you to the arcade.
Yes, thank you ever so much. Yes, cheers. Thank you for that. Okay, that's it. That's our day at Retro Collective. Had a really, really good time. Really enjoyed ourselves. Been great fun. Really enjoyed every aspect of it, and great little tour as well. So you can see that there's lots of exciting new things coming up. So yeah, stay tuned to Retro Collective to find out what things are coming. They're going to be extending the arcade, almost doubling in size by the sounds of it. Another 30 machines, which is fantastic. So it's going to just be an incredible venue to come to. Apologies that the lights are just switching on. It's a security light next to me. So yeah, I'm going to go back now, and I'll probably just do a bit of a final wrap up and final thoughts, and let you know what I think. Yeah, I'll see you back at in my little retro gaming corner and my little haven. I'll see you back there. See you soon.
Okay, so it's been a few days since I was actually at Retro Collective whilst I'm recording this here, but I just wanted to kind of come on and give my final thoughts really, and just let you know really what I thought. And I've had a few days to think about it, and I've had a look back at some of the footage. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, and you absolutely have to go and visit. I just wanted to have a bit of a shout out to the team there at Retro Collective. They are some of the friendliest people I've ever met. They're so nice. They took time out to talk to me. They were more than happy for me to film and take photographs, which was absolutely fantastic. In particular, I'd like to have a shout out to Holly, who very kindly took me on that tour there, which was fantastic, ran their workshop, and lovely to hear about some of the things that are coming soon for Retro Collective, specifically around the arcade section there as well. But also Jason, who spoke to me for quite a long time about some of the game development and some of the consoles that were used for those early game developments on the PlayStation 2 and the Saturn and all sorts of devices up there, the GameCube, all sorts of devices up there. And he took quite a time to talk to me in the dev corner, which was fantastic. Really, really interesting, and I learned absolutely loads. So thank you so much to the team. Everybody was so friendly. It was just such a nice place to be in. It was such a nice vibe. I liked the setup. I had no idea what to expect, certainly not from the museum part in the morning, and it was there was just so much stuff in there which you could get your hands on, which was fantastic. And that's one of the things that I think was really, really good about the arcade and the cave itself, was the fact that these things are meant to be played. These things are meant to be touched and seen, And so you could pick things up off the shelf and you could have a go with stuff. It was fantastic. You know, nothing really was off limits. So it wasn't like a sort of crusty museum where you go in and everything's behind glass and you can't touch anything. I mean, there were some things that were behind glass, you know, but for the most part, there was just loads and loads and loads of things for you to actually get your hands on that were tactile for you to have a look at, which was absolutely fantastic. So I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the morning session for just getting stuck in with some consoles and having a look at some of the history. They've got so much stuff in there. Boxed things and stuff still in cellophane. It was absolutely fantastic to see. A really, really fabulous collection in the cave. And then in the afternoon, of course, that free play in the arcade was just brilliant. And the 6 hours that we spent there just went in it felt like minutes. It felt like we'd been there minutes and suddenly we were on our way. The little interlude in the middle where so in the morning you have the top part open, the cave, and you spend your sort of first few hours in there, and then you can go away and you can book the session separately if you want to, or you get a 10% discount if you book both together. So in the middle there's a bit of a gap, a couple of hours in the middle of the day, and we went into Stroud, which is absolutely really lovely, and had some nice lunch and came back, and it was a really nice way of breaking up the day. So all in all, a fantastic day. And I said even the journey down was absolutely beautiful. It was a very frosty morning, and it was beautiful driving down through the Cotswolds. Stroud was lovely, and the location that are at there, an old disused watermill, was fantastic, with the stream running down the back there and everything else. It was a really beautiful building with lots of Cotswold stone and everything else like that. So I can't fault it. I genuinely can't fault it. It was fantastic. The place was fantastic. The collection was fantastic. The team were amazing. It was so friendly. It was lovely to talk to some other people. I even bumped into an old work colleague of mine, which was absolutely fantastic as well. So yeah, I cannot recommend it enough. And if you're into your retro gaming and you're in the West Midlands or in the Southwest, you know, get yourself up to Stroud. To be honest with you, if you have an opportunity to get down to Retro Collective, absolutely take it. Even if you come down and stay for a couple of days, bunk up in Stroud and stay in and go and take them a visit. It's absolutely brilliant, and I will definitely be going down there. It's really, really good value for money. You can support Retro Collective by going and having a look at their channel. They also have a shop as well, so you can go and buy some merch and bits and pieces there. I picked up a couple of bits. Yeah, most notably my little charging pads here, my little Sega charging pads. So I picked up a couple of little bits and pieces while I was down there as well. But you know, you can have a cup of coffee, support them by visiting, support them by going to their YouTube channel as well. I'll put the link in the description for you all to take a look at. So there you go. That was Retro Collective. Could not recommend it enough. 10 out of 10. Definitely go pay it a visit. And yes, thank you all to the team for letting us come and film you on the day. Okay, that's it for that road trip. Hopefully we'll get back out on the road again very soon. But coming up in the channel, we have got the end of January coming rapidly on us, and that means it is also going to be the end of the month with the fabulous Intellivision. So I'll be reporting back to you on what that's been like. Go back and check out a couple of the games. We played Buzz Bombers and Shark, so go check those out. And also the Intellivision featured my very, very first gaming memory, which was the video that I published last week, which is why it's taken me so long to get this one for Retro Collective out, because I had that one filmed already before I actually popped up there. So go check that out. And of course I will be revealing what is coming up for next month. I'm pretty excited about next month because it's a console that I quite like. I think it's a bit underrated, and it's not a console I've played on loads and loads and loads. So yeah, stay tuned for the big reel for that coming up next week. So there you go. As usual, there'll be the bit between coming up, which will feature some games from the new console very shortly. And yeah, stay tuned for that, and of course the Monday Minute. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, as always, you know what I'm going to say. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for your support. Just leaves me to say, please do all take care of yourselves. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.